Welcome to this video. Welcome to this Developing the Leader Within You 10 Principles of Leadership and Team Building by John Maxwell. Developing the Leader Within You Principles of Leadership and Team Building by John C. Maxwell. My name is Anil Kumar. This book basically covers the basic leadership and management issues that a person faces on an executive role. It stresses the importance of communication, honesty, feedback, etc. so that the executive can lead his role as an effective leader. What are the key takeaways? Basically, the book teaches you that you should show people that you care, you have to lead from the heart. Your attitude sets expectations and it determines how much successful you will be. And the leaders are supposed to inspire others to perform well. Leaders should not wait for inspiration from others to take action. Leaders should develop the discipline to tackle the work and problems systematically. Leaders should focus on 80-20. Leaders should not let the routine activities swallow the time. Leaders should delegate and upon jobs. You should be doing the delete, defer, delegate action. Leaders should encourage and mentor others. And if you bring others into the goal setting process, they will own the vision along with you. So basically, if you are able to emotionally get their buy-in, they will put in their intellectual and physical efforts. And then it teaches change is hard. Explain the need for it so that the followers will willingly accept the change. Leaders need followers whom they attract because of the influence. The followers don't need leaders. Though everybody wants to be led, it is a leader who needs the followers so that the team will help the leader achieve his mission. So this is the definition of leadership. Influence. The leader should be able to influence. The leader should be able to inspire. The leader should be able to motivate. The leader should be able to, just like a Pied Piper, bring all the people, rally behind him so that the organization meets its objectives. Everyone is a leader at times, sometime or the other, and sometimes people are followers. But then, being a leader means you will be able to bring around the people around to cater to your dream for the organization. Integrity is a result of self-discipline, inner trust, and decision. And all this is what makes you have influence over the team. What are the components of leadership? Components of leadership are position. Position means people follow you because they have to. That is one thing. A title gives you authority, but not necessarily influence. People who respect you, people who have regards for you, people who have reference for you, they follow you because of your position. But it does not give you an influence. That's the difference between Martin Luther King or Mahatma Gandhi and Hitler and Mussolini. People were following all these four leaders, but for different reasons. Bosses are not automatically leaders. Managers are not leaders. Your influence grows according to the intensity of your commitment towards the goal and commitment towards the team. Permission. People follow because they want to. They inherently permit themselves to be led by you. Your followers must make a commitment, and you need their permission to lead them. Without their willing, you cannot lead a team. To gain and keep permission of theirs that you will be their leader, you must build social relationship with them. Empathy, listening, understanding, speaking, asking questions, all this matters. Production. People follow because what you have done for the organization. You have produced results. Once you have built relationships, you and your followers achieve results together. The more results you achieve, the more benefit the organization has, the more benefit the team has, the more people will be willing to follow the results that you produced. People development. People follow because of what you have done for them. Good leaders are mentors. People follow them because somehow, whenever they follow you, they feel inspired, they form better, they feel motivated, they feel thankful. They are happy that you will also share the results with them, the rewards with them, the recognition with them. Personhood. People follow because of who you are. After a lifetime of leadership, you develop personal charisma. People follow you because of the values that you embody. These are the chief components of the leadership: position, permission, production, development, and personhood. Setting priorities. This separates the successful professional leaders from the mediocre ones. Setting priorities. Focus on what is important, finding out what is important, letting things happen at the right time so that it doesn't become urgent and eat your time. The 80-20 rule or the 20-80 rule. 20% of the activity brings 80% of the results. Then you can delegate certain things, you can defer, you can delete. It all depends. Sometimes you will have to neglect the routine activities to give yourself more time for what is most important, which could even be mentoring or coaching your future leaders. There is nothing more difficult than introducing change. So the key to leadership is priorities. How do you prioritize what change is important and where you put in your resources? So the leader should create a strategy that is very effective as well as efficient. A strategy that helps you progress towards your goals steadily. Leader should determine what is absolutely required to achieve that goal. Leader should have devotion of his resources only towards that specific goal, what is absolutely required by that person, and all other unnecessary things should be cut down. The area that the leader enjoys doing the most, the area where the leader gives the best results and is most effective, it is in those areas where he gets the best result, where he yields the most efficient outcome. There the leader should focus his efforts. That is finding out his priorities. The leader should evaluate regularly whether the priorities have changed and the goalposts are moving. So leadership key, second item is priorities, prioritizing. The most important ingredient to leadership is integrity. We have seen earlier also, integrity is very important, that you build over a period of time. Spend time clarifying your deepest convictions, what you believe in deeply, what is the values, the principles that you uphold, what is so dear to you. Make them your guideline for action. Everybody in the organization should know that your actions are guided by your principles of integrity. No one has confidence in a phony or a hypocrite. Stick to your word, keep your promise, honor your word, be more accountable. Say what you mean and do what you say. Earn trust by consistent examples. Take responsibility for your decisions and behavior. Be accountable, be reliable, be responsible. Know what you're doing. The fourth principle, the ultimate test of leadership, is creating positive change. Change is important, change is difficult. Creating positive change is the job of the leader. All human beings and organizations resist change. Everybody likes to be having status quo. Keep still, stand still, be as it is. Persuading others to change is still harder because we ourselves don't want to change. If you are not growing and changing, you are not leading. So you, your future potential leader, your team, everybody needs to be leaders so that you keep on changing to become better. Your character, your activities, your goals, your strategies all will have a momentum if you are going towards a positive change. The change brings up fears and disrupts the comfort patterns. That is why people are resisting change. Remember the golden rule. Every new idea goes through the phases. First people will say it will not work. Then it will say it will cost too much or it is ridiculous. And then they will say, I thought this was a good idea all along. I said it before. So try to bring in positive change. The ultimate test of leadership, creating positive change, also has, if you are to bring change, you need to bring in inspiration. How do you provide inspiration? You need to inspire yourself. Be self-motivated so that the team learns to motivate itself. If you present the shift as an augmentation or refinement or a small change or a betterment or an improvement of the previous routines rather than as a total revolution, you will encounter less resistance. Instead of saying you are going to do it different, if you say you are going to make it better, a small change to make it better, it will be easier to sell that change to the people. You will have lesser resistance. Ask others to participate and share their ideas. Get their buy-in. Then make it their idea, make it their solution, make it their project. So that technically they will feel motivated because they own it. Explain the advantages of the change. Get the buy-in of the stakeholders. What is change? Change can happen only when you discuss the information items with the people. You have to highlight the success. You have to guide your team through innovation as to why it is necessary, how it is to be done, and what is to be done. You have to introduce the study items. You propose new ideas, but don't rush into a decision. Let those people study the idea thoroughly. Let it be analyzed. Discuss regularly and frequently what is and what is not. Then vote on the action items. These involved from the study items. Support by giving everyone time to think about, assimilate the change, understand it, appreciate it, and then agree for it, so that they will vote for it. So information item, study item, action item decide how you bring out change in others. The quickest way to gain leadership is problem solving, because ultimately end of the day you are making decisions, you are choosing among alternatives, and what is it? A decision is made to solve an existing problem to make life better. Everyone has problems. And not only at the firm, at the family also, we do problem solving and critical thinking every other day. The positive attitude will help you easily fix the problem. Short circuit solutions and shortcuts will create further problems in the future. Problems are easy because they teach you valuable lessons. What you get as a result is important, but what you learn in the journey is still more important. The focus of the leader should be to build big people, make people big, grow them big, help them grow big. And they, when they grow big, when they are motivated, when they are inspired, they will handle the issues, however big it is. They will resolve the problems. They will kill the issues. If the leadership is to be effective, then it is necessary and essential that one takes the other influencers within the group into confidence. You make all the influencers to come to your side so that you don't have a problem. Now, what are the guidelines for problem solving? You have to bring others into your side of the table. You have to ask them ideas. You have to give them respect and seek their help in getting innovative solutions. Otherwise, you will end up solving their problems. You should ask them to solve problems along with you. Organize the problems in the order of priority. Deal with them one at a time. Learn all that you can. That is, make a thorough research. List the possible causes of the problem. Examine the problem by slice bits and pieces within the context of the current trend and the future changes, as well as how it fits or misfits the organizational objective. Define the issue properly. Make it simple. Make a decision. That is, go in for the options, evaluate the alternatives, make a decision, discuss the problem with trustworthy and creative colleagues, people who give positive and critical feedback, not time wasters. Look beyond your assumptions. Don't go for no sayers, but come up with potential solutions. List the possible solutions, starting with those that you think are most likely to succeed. Make others believe or agree to your best solution. Ask others to find operational weakness in your solution. Ask them to pick the holes and fill the gaps. Fix them. Evaluate your resources as to whether you are adequately equipped to solve this problem. The extra plus in leadership is the attitude. Attitude matters a lot. Aptitude is what you know, what you can. Attitude is how you do and what you do. You may have no control over many of the things that happen. You need to agree and accept and then go ahead of it. You can control your response, your reaction to it. It's bad is a subjective sentence. Whatever happened, happened. That is subjective. Nurture a positive approach. Look for learning or benefit in every incident. Positivity, possibility is endless. Also, you should wait to take action until you will feel motivated or inspired. Don't wait. You shouldn't wait to get yourself motivated or inspired. You should be round the clock motivated and inspired to act in the interest of the larger goal. You should value attitude over aptitude. You should have optimism that will never wear out, and it should run perpetually. Automatically you should have optimism. You should work hard every day to replace your negative thoughts and feelings and assumptions. So attitude matters a lot. Then good leaders. Good leaders inspire and bring out the best in others. Why? Because developing people is the most appreciable asset. You should be a mentor. You should be a coach. You should match people with the work that suits their strength. Everybody has a different talent, different strength, and you should assign them responsibilities according to their strength to get the best out of them, to make them motivated and inspired. Be constructive. Everyone needs encouragement and wants to feel worthy. People enjoy opportunity to contribute. People want to be chased to the extreme of their limits and then they want to contribute. But then, for them to contribute, they need to be encouraged and recognized. Give them rewards, give them due recognition. Don't take the credit for their efforts. The spirit of approval is good. Spirit of criticism is not so good. And if you are criticizing, criticize in private. And when you're recognizing or rewarding, do it in public. Don't think of a conversation as a confrontation. You need to give feedback, but treat it as a clarification as to what you think, how and where they went wrong, and why they did not realize or rectify it. Make it a conversation, not a confrontation, but it is to clarify the feedback on the results expected versus results given. Indispensable quality of leadership is vision. This is very important because you need to have an overall view of what is going to be in the organization, and it has to be a long-term vision also. Vision is necessary to accomplish any great goal. Perception is current reality. Probability is extrapolating as to what we can or where we can reach, and possibility is envisioning the organization's best potential based on the strength that we have and the opportunities provided by the environment. Vision focuses everybody's energy in the right direction. People want to join a group or pursue a cause that will have a lasting impact. That is why vision is important. To have one vision is important. To communicate it is important. And vision being a good enough one that inspires and motivates everybody else is also important. People need to see what they are doing is not a wasted effort, but making a contribution towards some larger goal. What is negativity? You have to shield yourself from negativity. What are the negativities that you have to shield yourself from? Ideas are not big enough. Don't be thinking so. Don't be little-minded. Don't be dogmatic. Don't be discouraged by failures. Don't be complacent. Don't adhere to the tradition for the sake of it. Don't repeat history. Don't have the fear of being different. Don't see the problems everywhere. Don't be selfish, and don't fear failure. Discipline means doing what you need to do when you need to do it. Self-discipline is an important price tag of leadership. If you have to be a leader, you need to have self-discipline. Discipline means doing what you need to do when you need to do it. Prevent work from piling up and overwhelming you. So complacency is not okay, delaying is not okay, being lazy is not okay. So you need to prioritize, you need to finish it on time, and you should not allow emotions and feelings to control you. You should have a good character. It's not a choice, but it's something that brings you strong as a leader, and you have to build it consciously, daily. How? By staying organized, by setting priorities, by tackling your self-work one project at a time. Slice it, dice it. And then if you need to change something, go for atomic, small, simple, mini habits to get yourself into the track and bring in the self-discipline in the work that you do. The 10th most important lesson of leadership is staff development. Just like mentoring and coaching and helping others, building teams, staff development is also important. Every individual and every institution is interdependent. Each one of us is interdependent. Getting the right person into the right position is very crucial for team building. Each one of us have a different talent, different strength. We have to provide the right job to the right person so that the person feels motivated, inspired, that he is challenged, that he can contribute his best to his best ability, he is efficient and effective. For this, we need to put the right person on the right position, ensure that all of us are interdependent, and then together is what we are going to achieve the goal. We need to support the team to multiply our efforts. 1 plus 1 will be more than 1, will be more than 2, will be multiplied. It will have a synergic effect if we are able to complement and supplement each other's strengths, and then the team will achieve its goals. When we believe in the employees, the team will help. The team will be in autopilot. The team will spiral. The team will propel itself. And when the team believes in themselves, they will boost their level of accomplishments. So you can reach your goal easily. So staff development, team development, nurturing your future leaders is very important. How do we do? What are the guidelines we give for the team? Make assumptions clear. Tell them what you are assuming, what you are presuming, what they should believe, what is and what is not. Be it well informed. Give every team member an opportunity to shine. Give them role according to their capabilities. Reward them, recognize them, give them an opportunity to shine. Praise the team leaders for their progress. Recognize their efforts. Provide advice and help. Ask them for your help. Don't just dictate all the time. Reward them for their contribution. Don't take away the fruits of their efforts. Keep criticism constructive. Keep criticism private. Coach them. Don't worry whether the team likes you or not. Worry whether they respect you. For them to respect you, it should not be fear, but it should be your abilities, your capability, your performance, your values, your performance. That is what should matter. Build the team. Build a teamwork into the rules and procedures of your organization. Ensure everything that everybody does in the institution is as a team, work as a team. Support the tools and techniques necessary for the team. Provide them the training. Enable them. Make them capable of achieving their goals. These are the things that we learned from John Maxwell's Developing the Leader Within You. This is Anil Kumar here, and we were talking about Be the Better Leader series of videos.